Yeah, the this rocket, right here, the Apollo rocket. I think I only launched one of these. I only launched one big baby. I might have launched four, but I think that was it. But these things were huge, like huge. As an example, just to let you guys know how big they are, basically how big this is, because scale is can be confusing on this. This wing right here is the same length as this wing right here is the same length as a 747's wing. I know this wing right here this is the same size as a 747's wing. Like that's like if you take a 747, and they would have told you this back in the day, but if you take a 747 and you took the wing off of it and put it on a rocket, this is how big the wing on the 747 would be. That's basically a 747 wing right there. A little bit longer, I think. And this one on this side is also the same size as a 747. So these two wings are the same size as a 747 wing. And this gantry, just one of these gantries right here, is they took down all three of these, but they use one gantry basically for the launching of the space shuttle. You know, the space shuttle, if you just put a thing right here, the space shuttle would fit down to there. Yeah, the space shuttle would fit from here, from up here, down, basically. Those are the same size as an 80-story building or something like that. I thought it was 10 stories, but I guess it's 80 stories. They're 80 stories tall, basically. The thing was so big, I think we were thinking about using a helicopter to get the people, to get the pod. We were thinking about just picking up the pod with a helicopter and getting it up there. I think we built a giant crane or something. I forget how we did it. But anyway, this building over here, somebody actually mentioned about that actually a long time ago. They said you can drive and you can park right here. And this is a 3-story building right here. I believe that's a 3 or 5-story building, I think. You can see that. And it's still there. It's still there. You can drive. That's kind of why they don't let people go drive up to the pad, because a car, you couldn't even see a car on here. That is like, I think that's a 4-story or 5-story or 4 or 5-story or 3-story building. I forget how big that building is, but it's still there, and you can drive up and get a comparison scale to how big this thing is. This trench, this pit is 200 or 300 feet across. I think it's 300 feet across or something. It's huge. It's a huge pit, and the engines were I think 30 feet across or something like that. The engine cone is 30 feet across, or sorry, that 25 to 30 feet across, if I remember right. That's why the pit had to be so big, because the engines had to fit inside. So I think it's 30 feet across, what the engines were, because it's 30 and 30, so that's 60. Well, no, maybe they're bigger. Maybe they're 40 or 50 feet across. I don't know. They're huge. I mean, the engines are huge. Like, it was, I only built one of them, or 4 of them. I think I only built one. Because it was just like this one or two. I think we couldn't have done more than 4. But I think we only did one. But I mean, when they're like showing these other rockets, it's like, no. Those engines are 30 to 40 to 50 feet across, or 60 feet. I think, no, that might be it. I think they might be 60 feet across, because the trench is 240 to 300 and something feet across. Anyway, it was the biggest one of its kind. I am Lsfa. LS. That was an LSF ship. So anyway, it should have said LSF. I don't know. I think it did say LS. I think it did say LSF something or other A. That's right, A for America. I think it was LSF A for America. For Lucifer Star Flight America. or something. I don't know. That's what the A is at the bottom. So it's LSFA. What was the designation of it? Anyway, yeah. That's right. It was a commemoration. Because I was commemorating America. That's right, because I was going to name America. So it was LSFA. And everybody always wondered, what does LSFA mean? Because it just said LSFA. And it was a joke because that was my first one, and it was also America. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I was proud. I was really proud. But if you ever want to know what all that means, what LSFA means, because everyone's like, what does LSFA mean? I think it's it's LSFA. It means Lucifer, Star, Flyer, Flight, A. So I guess it doesn't really, I don't know. I think that's what was printed on it, LSFA. Anyway, people didn't really understand it, I guess. Anyway, it meant something to me. But it was huge. Yeah, that's like a 5-story building. I think that's I think that building in the very, very corner that you see off to the side there, that's a 5-story building or something like that. It's huge. It's like... Anyway, that's why people say, oh, yeah, here it is right here. And it's like, no. Other people would be like, I don't know what they launched, but it wasn't no moon mission, because those are as big as a 747 wing. It was a commemoration. It was like, and I'll put 747 wings on it. I know, I was a little crazy. I was like, and I'll put 747 wings on it, and it'll go to space. Yeah, it didn't need the wings. We just put the wings on it for fun, just as a commemoration of the 747. And they had to change the wing shape, and realistically, they were just drag. It was a spaceship, basically, though. Anyway, it's just for fun. I mean, realistically, we didn't need wings. We shouldn't have done the wings. The wings were stupid, but because you can't really use it. I don't even think it was a staged rocket. I think it was actually I think that was actually a real rocket ship. I think it went to Mars or something like that. That was a real rocket ship. I'm pretty sure that's the launch of a rocket ship, or a spaceship, I think that's the launch of a real spaceship. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the launch of a real spaceship. Yeah, LSFA. I only built one. But yeah, that is the launch of a spaceship. A real, honest-to-God spaceship. To go traveling. Probably, you could get to Mars in that thing, I think. I think you could do Mars. It was huge. It was really huge. It was like so huge, man. And it said like LSFA on it. Yep. There's lots of film of it. Just like everything else. And it happened a long time ago. Way before 1960. It actually happened in like, I don't know, some year. 1920? Probably 1930. Somewhere around 1930 or something. Or maybe even before 1930. I don't know. It was a long time ago. But yeah. There have been lots of lies about everything. They killed everyone at the launch pad, so... kind of ruined it.